Welcome, viewers, to an electrifying journey into the world of BYD, where innovation meets sustainability. Today, we're diving deep into the secrets behind the BYD SEAL, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and a greener tomorrow. Whether you're a tech enthusiast and eco-warrior, or just curious about the future of transportation, this video is your ticket to discover what makes BYD one of the most influential players in the automotive and renewable energy industry. But before we unveil the magic behind the BYD SEAL, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel. Now let's rev up the engines and get started. The third fully electric model from Chinese firm BYD aka Build Your Dreams to make it to the UK. The first was the Atto 3 crossover, the second the more attainable 5,000-pound Dolphin hatchback. Now we get a sports saloon that might not prove the biggest seller of the trio, but which adds some much-needed glamour to a range that so far felt a touch prosaic. It looks smart, at least to our eyes. The proportions are neat, and the overall aesthetic is one that ought to welcome European buyers with open arms, not least because you might identify the flavor of a number of cars we already know quite well. From some angles, we can spot an Ioniq 6, from others the sadly defunct Ford Mondeo. Both are handsome cars, so a melding of the two is no bad thing. There's more originality inside. With the same curious steering wheel design BYD has carved out elsewhere alongside a rotating 15.6-inch touchscreen. Press a button, and it flips electronically between portrait and landscape, and a full-length panoramic roof to help increase the sense of space inside. Something BYD claims is already strong thanks to its Ablade battery, assembled onto the frame of the car to both increase body stiffness, the equivalent of a supercar's, we're told, and boost legroom for passengers through the floor is still a little higher than you might hope. BYD exhibits refreshing honesty when it comes to the cars it targets in benchmarks, and however much it might look like its Hyundai rival, just one name seems to have been centric in the SEAL's development: Tesla Model 3. The company knows it won't snare Tesla customers in an instant, but hopes a focus on build quality and comfire dynamics might just work its magic over time. The SEAL makes a strong case for itself on paper. It launches in both rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive iterations, each using the same 82.5 kWh battery. The former should start at around P45,000 and offers a 354-mile WLTP range alongside a 308 bhpp for 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. A few grand more will get you a dual-motor AWD version whose power peaks at 523 bhp, taking a chunk out of both its range, figure 323 miles and 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint in 3.8 seconds. To hammer the point home, this version wears a 3.8 seconds badge on the boot lid. Gone are the days of a chrome GLX providing the company car park kudos. Too much, if anything. Each one has 3 driving modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport, and a whole plethora of active safety systems as standard. They're pretty standard stuff. Lane keep, crash detections, speed limit warnings, but prove a dominant part of the driving experience. Perhaps in exactly the way you're expecting. The interior feels incredibly well screwed together, and with standard quilted leather seats, heated and ventilated. 2, there's a genuinely premium feel to the cabin. Whether you're brave enough to go for Tahitian blue trim is another issue. It's also exceedingly refined, with double laminated glass working alongside the silent powertrain to provide a proper luxurious waft about the place. Until those active safety bongs fire into life, of course. Charging is up to 150 kilowatt, which is hardly industry-leading, but at least snares you attend to 80% charge in under half an hour while BYD builds its own batteries. Something it's been doing since the 1990s, supplying them to other areas of the industry in the process. Oh, and customer feedback has led to UK cars getting a subtle BYD badge on the back rather than the full Build Your Dreams script titillating those sat behind you in traffic. BYD will have to rely on competitive pricing for the SEAL to have a proper USP and truly get its rivals in a flat. The SEAL is a solid entry in the EV saloon market, and pending official pricing, we're pretty impressed by it, if not wholly bowled over. The Tesla Model 3 has made itself almost annoyingly ubiquitous, while the Hyundai Ioniq 6 and Polestar 2 represent well-priced, individually styled alternatives, and the BMW i4 staunchly defends driving thrills. While nowhere near as packed as the EV crossover marketplace, the plug-in saloon pack are much more talented, and BYD will have to rely on competitive pricing for the SEAL to have a proper USP and truly get its rivals in a flat. However smartly styled it is, or deftly it drives, there's no surfeit of charm or character to win your heart. This'll be a head-based buy. And there you have it, folks. The incredible world of BYD and the SEAL that signifies progress, sustainability, and a cleaner planet. If you enjoyed this electrifying journey, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, the future is electric, and with BYD, it's looking brighter than ever. Until next time, stay charged, stay curious, and keep exploring the possibilities of tomorrow.